Sana naman gumana na to.
Where am I? What was it?
We went out at a late hour too.
I don't know if you can read that.
In order for us to fully understand how I got sick developing an app, let's go back to where we left off last video, aka me still coding non-stop and sitting the entire day.
I got it. The student pages were done finally.
But it was only done after a few aggressive keyboard typings.
I'm a few steps closer to moving on to proper data getting, fetching, and like setting stuffs. Crud. I'm close.
And you know what else is close? My unexpected downfall for this week.
My head hurts slightly, but this is a win. We got everything to work properly. We got every page working, every button. The only thing we need to do is create methods to call the database and connect and get and fetch data from the database to our pages. Sounds easier said than done, haha. Anyways, it is now a bit late. A bit is an underestimation. It is 12:45 of the next day, Sunday. I need to rest. I have somewhat of a plan for this day, Sunday. So, I'll see you when that happens.
Tasks for this day is to create a way for the database and the app to communicate and exchange data for CRUD operations. A few errors and maybe 10 minutes of debugging a problem later.
It works now.
After that small hiccup, it was time to start our very long and stressful cafe code session, aka my butt will be glued for 7+ hours at Starbucks while eating really healthy food. A few moments of tracing and finding the problem. It worked. But it working almost gave me a heart attack.
You made it work?
Napagana ko. Nag-upload ko.
Yeah.
It works, but I need to repeat the thing, the what? I'm having a mental block. I need to repeat the add method every time there is a user type feature available. Haha. Probably an easy fix.
It was actually just an easy fix because after a few code modifications later, and that marks many of today's errors, commits, debugging, stupid obvious mistakes I overlooked,
I was connecting to the wrong database pala.
faces, and more. also have finished tasks.
History moment of truth. So we can leave here. So we can leave na here at Starbucks. Haha. Please, sir. No. Yes. Okay, I need to check that if that's true. Hold on. Ooh. This must be fun. I have successfully easy wayed my way out. I took the easy way out and asked Copilot to duplicate the functions I did for inbox to the history page, and now I'm done with both pages. So the cafe environment does work. Haha. I'm probably gonna do this more often now. But with all that said, I think it's time for us to go home because it's late. It's near 8 p.m. See you at home.
And one long git commit later, it was time to head home.
We have arrived. And just like I said earlier, it's work time again.
I kid you not, this entire sped up clip is 10 minutes plus, which means I spent that much time making this button work.
Moment of truth number, I don't know. Oh, update successful. Let's go. Feedback button now.
And the feedback button was fun to tinker with.
Feedback cards and feedback.php. Now. String feedback field. That should work. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, wait, where was I? Huh? Where am I? What was I looking at? Hello? Okay.
And after 3 minutes of tinkering with the script and code,
Send feedback. Random off feedback. Feedback sent. Yeah! Shows up. Random off feedback. Let's go! And that basically means we are done with the student end of things, the back end of the student user. Though I have to tweak some of them after I pull the login info variable stuffs thingies, but for the most part, I'm glad that we're finished. The logout button will be added later on, might be the last step, but yeah, now that we're done with that, it's commit time. Fetch from login page. Log. Yes. The 4 pages are complete with 2 updates, minor 2 updates. Yeah. And now that that's out of the way, the student pages, I need to edit the video that's gonna be uploaded before this. I need to finish editing, and then we rest.
our task for the subject information management is to create dummy data for our database, but as I was importing, I have encountered problems. I've tried generating new dummy data to import, and it eventually did work. And everything worked because I solved multiple recurring errors for a whole 40 minutes. Now we're back at Starbucks with friends and Matt to work on our app for finals again.
Anong timer natin?
Time.
How many hours before presentation?
One day.
24 and... Oh, 12... 36 hours. 36 hours. Di pala.
At konti pala tayo nakakagawa.
We need,
Siguro.
we need to finish a lot in this short cafe session. Just so hindi rin sayang yung money spent on goofy odd drinks.
And with that said, I immediately went on to work, and after 25 minutes, a few grunts and
The spinner is
cries,
not updating. My code does not fetch the ID, and that's why the method isn't working properly. Dang.
So, dapat saktong siya dito.
I'm close.
it finally worked.
Finally! It shows na... Yay!
This thing got me so worked up I start to freeze and just stare aimlessly. And at around this time, I was starting to feel even more sick than I was feeling earlier. One table change later, it was time to continue working. And after 30 minutes of non-stop coding and frustrations,
It should work, or else I'm gonna cry.
it still hasn't worked.
Sana naman gumana na to. Shit's so bad, we need to stand.
But that's not the only reason. You see, I was starting to feel something in my bum area that was restricting me of sitting in a specific spot or with chairs. So standing up was also a relief for me and my back, and my condition will only get worse later.
Kaka-time tayo. Paparayusin pa yan.
Yun ko naman, abot tayo.
Abot yan.
Mawawalan lang ako ng sanity.
I started losing my cool and getting more pissed by the second too,
Makakalimutan ko na naman.
until I've thought of a great idea.
Pauwi kaya muna.
O magpahinga ka din muna.
Back. Here. But I'm back here to do more work. Well, more like continue my work that I left back at Starbucks. I'm gonna be really annoyed if this insufficient parameters error is just something I overlooked. Girl.
But fate had other plans for me and my body.
I have bad news. It's 9 p.m. and I haven't budged ever since I got here. I'm here. Where's the camera? Yeah.
Hello world. Not only is my head hurting, I have that. My tummy hurts. What more? My girlfriend said my body temperature's too hot. A bit hot. Somewhat hot. I know I'm hot, but I don't like that definition of hot. And that's true because I feel really feverish. And it may be true. It's also bad. Because I have work to do. But like the good student I am, I'm gonna do work. I'm still gonna do work, but in bed.
I need to get something done. Oh shit, I need to write something. I need paper. Good thing my bag's here. I don't know if you can read that. This is why you take breaks. And not be like me. Body's paying the price now.
And after one long writing and answering session, I found the error in my code earlier. Bad news? It's a stupid honest mistake.
Fuck? What the fuck? I found my error in the code now. I don't know if I should celebrate or scold myself for not checking. Yay! My struggle for, I don't know, 5 hours in the cafe was just 2 words. Haha. So, I have proof that it works.
Request for appointment sent and pending. Last ID is 47. New ID is 48 with the corresponding teacher ID and the schedule ID I chose for that teacher.
I didn't expect my night to go or to turn out like this, but at least I finished the entire student pages. About time. We're gonna commit and then I rest properly. It's getting really, really hot. And by hot, and whatever is getting really, really hot, it's me. And it's not the fun hot. It's the body temp hot.
And one git commit later, we're done for the entire functions of the student page.
I know the the time jump is big, but I'm bathed, I just ate, someone ate breakfast already. Class starts at 3. And we haven't finished any teacher page yet, but I hope we do get to finish the pages for the teacher before I go back to school, because we need to merge my work with Matt's work, and then we have to do some tests for bugs. Just to make sure that the thing doesn't fail on us on presentation.
You know, at this point, I'm just hoping for a miracle, because the only thing that's gonna save us and this project and give us ample of time to do stuffs is a miracle.
Leonard is told that the trip will take about 12 days and the work is handled.
Didn't work.
That hurt my head.
Okay, it's been I think 20 minutes or 30 minutes since my reaction, because I was fixing a few bugs, and it was just with this entire thing here, but it works now. Let me mark as completed the stuff again. Boop. I'll remove this, but yes, marked successfully, and it updates in the database. The cool thing about this is basically the concept of the home and the inbox pages, so I'm not trying to jinx myself again, but I hope it's just gonna be a simple copy paste again for those 2 pages. Good news. I don't know if you can read, but no presentation yet today, which is good because I'm stuck here. I'm trying to make this work now. I'm close though. Very, I guess, calming to know that there's no presentation yet today, because at least we'll get to fix the app later at our 3 to 7 class. But anyways, I still have an unbox to do, so let's get back to work. Inbox works. Buttons time. I think I got it. I used the previous adapter as reference for the changes I made. It should work. I've said that so many times now, but it's gonna happen now.
Or will it?
Okay, I'm losing faith. I don't know if this will work this time. It's almost 2:30. I need to go to school. Hello, GitHub Copilot. How do I? Then I still feel really sick. I mean, it gets the appointment ID, but it's not updated in the database. And I might need to continue this at school. I really wished I could have finished this here. Gusto mo ko?
Kailan ang huli mong push? Kailan ka nag-huli?
Inaayos ko pa. Nagka-crash ako mula nung in-edit ko bago ako umalis.
Ayusin mo. GPT naman.
We abuse technology.
Oo, para sa sinabi. Sabi mo nga.
We abuse technology. But it's fine. Diba? Tama.
Napaghana ko yata. Oh my god, ang gawa ko.
Mali mo naman, hindi niya mali.
Bukulit pa mo! Bukulit pa!
Dude.
Bukulit na kaya?
Dude.
Uy!
Sensya na kayo. Lang. Aray ako. Dumb. Been calling it on the wrong shit. Pag pinitip eh. Pero hindi pa kinagana yung buttons. What the fuck?
Sa 28. So, still, meron pa kayong time na magawa. Yun lang mga naunang mga nakatapos. Sa mga to. Okay.
Hello! Come in, Spidey. And I didn't play for a month.
We all need to relax and take breaks, and finally, about time, I finally gave myself one.
Hey, that's me. But of course, I'm not done yet. Not yet. I've been coding for days. I deserve this.
But things took an unexpected turn for me.
Hello. I had a bit, somewhat of an emergency. She's gonna explain it to y'all in like a very short amount of time for your very Gen Z attention span.
So basically, I want to do this Reddit style, but I don't know how to word it out. My 18 boyfriend, 19.
Me, 18, F, My boyfriend, 19M. Yeah.
Okay, kidding aside, he's been experiencing an infection somewhere sensitive. And it's because of the heat that's currently not occurring. The heat that we're currently experiencing here in
Philippines.
so yes. And because he is studying for a job that requires a lot of sitting, his sweat during this time has been accumulating and it's been causing an infection. And since at school he wears Sada pants,
Which is not a fun fabric to wear. It absorbs sweat, but it also rashes my skin.
yeah.
Because I'm hairy as hell. I'm like Bigfoot.
No, you're a werewolf. Yes, infection because of heat and had aka chafing, and yeah, we went out at a late hour to get his meds, and I want Jollibee.
Because I'm just a boy that wants his Jollibee when he's sick. We bought my prescribed meds and now I am still suffering. But I'm gonna drink my prescribed meds later in a bit.
I'm gonna force it down his throat.
Wait, look at me like that. Stop. I haven't done any progress for the app this entire day, but with the amount of sleep I've had, I think I have been given some wisdom by the code gods, and I think I know the problem now. But I say that a lot, so I might actually not, but I'm getting close. Maybe.
Don't get infections, kids.
Don't sweat.
And after drinking lots of pills,
It is Thursday. I accidentally, yes, accidentally made the button work here at KFC while it's lunch break.
this day was a Thursday and my condition only got worse after that lunch out at KFC. Because at this time, my body temperature was really high and the AC in the laboratory wasn't helping.
I-move natin yung Grabe, ang dami na agad bago din eh. Dito yung sukalan pa dati.
I've finished the teacher homepage in like a fraction of the entire time I did the inbox and the history.
I'm still sick and bedridden, just so y'all know. Haha.
Hello everyone. It is Wednesday, one day away from presentation day. I have somewhat of a good news, I guess. So, I have successfully finished everything for the teacher, the student, and right now all I'm doing here is finding holes and possible errors or bugs for the main app and the database, and then after that I'm gonna push for Matt to do the rest of the work and resolving conflicts on both our ends when our pages merge. And as for my condition, haha, I'm somewhat feeling a lot better. The thing popped and I'm bleeding a lot ever since yesterday, but yeah, I've lost a lot of blood and pus ever since my thing popped. And yeah, it's been stinging, but I'd rather choose this pain than the pain I've been feeling for the past week. Yeah. At least now I can lay down and
walk somewhat properly. I still can't sit or squat or anything, but yeah. This is a huge improvement compared to what I was enduring for a week. So yeah, and I'll update you on what's gonna happen tomorrow.
Matt, anong update natin? What's the update sa ating project?
I think it's half cooked, bro.
Half cooked pero fully cooked.
Yeah.
100% done pero there's still work to do because for the most part it's done pero
The school can't use it.
we need to do a few more tweaks to satisfy the school's request because this little finals project just became a possible permanent school app that this school is gonna use.
You should make the 4 week sacrifice worth it.
Ilan?
4 weeks ba yan?
Oh, para
Almost 1 month yun, di ba? Kakatapos na ng
1 month of development for a really high grade was worth it. Pero knowing that the school is gonna use it in return, we have more work to do is even more I don't know the word, rewarding-ish.
Hello everyone, I need to raise my voice because it's loud here. We're at my hometown, away from school and the stressful stuffs. And me and my mom are about to go to the hospital to get me checked up. About time, properly checked up. A checkup that's not the emergency room. This 2-week-long journey of app development, then an unexpected sickness and infection is really gonna be sticking with me moving forward for I learned lots of things and luckily I won't be going forward or moving forward with an operation and instead will resort to proper rest and recovery process with oral meds according to my doctor, so we good.